Hey guys, it's me came back with another video. Don't mind my hair, oh my god, it's like there's more hair on this side than there is on this side. Anyways, so this video is gonna be up after the one I'm uploading now. I didn't really know what to title my last video, so I put not in school anymore, but I don't know how people are gonna think of that, just because, obviously there's new people or new subscribers and everything, so I'm so they're probably gonna be like, why aren't you in school? If they have common sense, they'll probably know what I'm talking about, but everyone has common sense, right? But anyways, so I have been watching people on YouTube giving tips and tricks for DoorDash, and I've been doing DoorDash for a while, maybe almost a month, I think. But I have been picking up. I think I've been doing pretty well so far. My first time dashing and everything. I kind of really don't think those orders were worth it now, thinking about it, but it's fine. It's whatever. It was my first time, but I really wish that I had, a setup or something, but, yeah. Anyways, maybe I do, but, I have my computer. Maybe. Yeah, I do. Okay. So. Oh, my computer still does work. But it's gonna die, though. Anyways, so. Let's do. I feel like we should do pros and cons first. Maybe. I think. I don't know. But, yeah, I guess it'll be pros and cons if I do the do's and, or the likes and don't likes about DoorDash, but. Okay, so the first pro, I guess, you can make your own schedule. I looked at the schedules and everything, but sometimes things don't work out right, so, if you're set up to dash and then you have something important that you have to do, then you're kind of just wasting your time scheduling. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's a freaking bug bite on my face and it hurts so bad. Yeah, anyways, you can make your own schedule. And obviously there are times where you can just dash right away without even having a schedule set up. That's what I do. I don't really this is me personally. I don't set a schedule on DoorDash. I just go whenever it's busy. Not all the time, but just on days that I think I know I'm not gonna be busy. Today I'm not gonna be doing DoorDash because I only work until I would only work until 7:30, and I don't. And today, I wouldn't get home, I wouldn't get off until, I don't get off of work till 6:30, and by the time I get home, it'll be 7:30, or even less, so there's really no point of going out. But on my days off, I'm going to, and obviously, if I get off of work early enough, I will do it. But I know I'm barely gonna do it this week. This next one can be a pro and a con. um, you can you can make a lot of money with DoorDash, no joke. But the con is that if you make more than $600 in a month, you have to pay taxes. Which now thinking about, I feel like I need to start. I mean, I should have always done it, but I need to set aside money for taxes if I even if I decide to do a challenge um like I know this pie doesn't really count as like a big challenge, but people are taking DoorDash orders like you're taking every DoorDash order. So like you're not picking or choosing, you're taking every order. Like you're doing oh my gosh. You're doing the accepting every DoorDash order challenge or something like that. Or you're door dashing for 24 hours or something like that. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any of those challenges, but maybe. But my biggest thing is I don't know how to do taxes on my own with DoorDash. And here's another con too, DoorDash does not do taxes for you. You have to do it on your own, which sucks. So, yeah. And that's the life of being a contractor. And here's a pro. You're your own boss. You can do whatever you want. I mean, obviously, DoorDash does have requirements and um you can get a violation of if you do something like really wrong or and stuff like that. I've never gotten one. So I mean I don't really know how that works. But I mean, they do have rules for DoorDash and everything, but other than that, you're your own boss. You can work any hours you want. So I mean, like I said, you can set a schedule, but it's but you can dash whenever you want and stuff. I mean, mostly people that DoorDashes anytime are like top dashers, and I'm not one of them. Just to clarify, and I probably wouldn't be a top. I probably wouldn't want to be a top dasher anyway because you had to have a 75 acceptance rate and a 4.5 star rating or something like that. So that's basically meaning you're basically accepting every order, but I mean obviously you can still decline some, but you're mostly taking every order just so you can be top dasher, which I don't. Me personally, I don't. I mean, it can be a pro and a con, but I feel like it's more of a con because you're kind of wasting your mileages on orders that are probably not even worth it. I mean, maybe some of them are worth it, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep going on. Oh my goodness, I don't think I'm gonna go on the pros and cons anymore. Um, but I mean, here's another con too. The last, or I meant pro. This is last pro. You're getting paid weekly. Like you're getting paid weekly. You can either wait until the your money goes into your bank account, but and there's also another way you can get your money. Like you can instantly get your money right after you dash and everything. Or and then there's another thing. There's three, and the third one is Dasher Direct Card. It's basically where DoorDash gives you a card and all your money is on that card. But me, as you guys, if you haven't found my channel and if you haven't seen my last two videos, you guys would know. You guys want to know. I started my budgeting envelopes again, so that's one of the reasons why I mean, I have the Dasher Director app, the Dash thing, but I'm transferring that over to my bank account. So that doesn't really go into like 1 to 5 business days or something like that. I checked my bank account; it still hasn't went through. So who knows when I'm gonna get it? But um, yeah. So, anyways, so here are the tips and tricks. So the number one most important tip for you is DoorDash in the area you know that's gonna be busy all the time, or even DoorDash to the city closest to you. Like I know this is not worth it, but I typically drive like 20 minutes to a hotspot because I want to dash around there. Um, so yeah, I want to dash around there because I don't really trust any other area. I mean, I have the second one, but I don't really go in that area because it's closer to the other areas I don't want to dash in. But I always dash around this area, around the area I've been in, because I kind of I like the stores better around there because they always have the order ready. And that's another tip too. Make sure you know that the store you're going to is going to have your order ready because you don't want to be sitting there for like 5-10 minutes just for an order and stuff. I mean, if it's worth it to you, go ahead, but most of the time it's probably not worth it. Um, because it was this past week. I got an order to. Oh my goodness. It was an order to Five Guys. Or from Five Guys. I've never dashed from there, so I didn't know what to expect. I was probably standing there for like maybe 5-10 minutes. It was probably 5 minutes. It was probably more than that. But I think I got there before the pickup time though, so I've been standing there for a while. It literally felt like 5-10 minutes, but anyway, so I texted the customer, and she was like she expected them to do it. So it was a $10 it was like a $10 order, and for this matters, but I didn't know. I didn't know this until she pointed it out over the Dasher app. She said that she was 15 minutes away. So I was like, are you kidding me? So, but the result came out. I dropped her food off, and then she gave me a cash tip, which this was my very first cash tip ever, because I never got tipped in cash before. It was always on the app. She gave me a $15 tip, cash tip. So I got $15 extra and she also tipped a little bit more in the app. So the order came out to 11 something, but she gave me a $15 tip. So that was that was kind of like a 20-ish dollar order, which definitely was worth it. I mean, I thought it was worth it. But yeah, that was only the best paying one I got that day, but other than that, yeah, you just have to make sure it's worth it. And also here's another tip too. Always communicate with the customer. I mean, sometimes you don't have to. I mean, I don't. Most of the time, I don't. I mean, sometimes I don't because if I'm waiting for the order, I just text the customer saying, "Hey, hi, this is your dasher. Just want to let you know that they're still working on your order, or I'm still waiting for them to get your order ready." Sometimes they'll text back, sometimes they won't. But sometimes the people always text me back too, saying thank you or giving me a thumbs up or something like that. So, yeah. I'm sorry. I have the freaking. Okay. What else? Oh, and also communicating with your customer, it can also lead you to getting a better tip or more, or it can, yeah, it can lead you to getting a tip and stuff, or like a more paying tip. So definitely do that. As you guys know from my experience about texting a customer, she wanted to tip me on a Cash App or Chime or something, and I'm like, I don't use any of those, so she just gave me the in cash. But yeah, so um, what else? Don't take orders that has more mileages than the actual pay. So like, okay, here's a worst one. So don't take an order that's $9 for like 10, 15 miles. Like that's not even worth it. Like, or even don't take $10 orders for 15 miles. Like that's not even worth it. So I always stick to yeah, I sometimes I get like a $11 order for like maybe 4 miles or something like that. But if it is low, I wouldn't be too picky because you're probably gonna be sitting there for who knows how long. So like if you get an order that's $5 or $6 for a dollar or a mile or two, I just take it because it's worth it and also it's money too. Sometimes they might not be worth it. It all depends on where the order's coming from. So yeah. And that's also another reason why I'm always dashing around the air at the area I always go to because I know they'll have the order ready and some of the people around there do pay or do tip a little bit more. I mean, I've rarely gotten orders that had a little bit more. But yeah, so but yeah, I always know that they would have it ready. So um yeah, so yeah, so with like dinner rushes and everything and lunch rush, I would be picky, but like between like 2, 3 o'clock with dinner and stuff, or with lunch and dinner, like it's switching into it. If you're dashing through that time, either you could take your break, or an hour break, or your 35-minute break that the app gives you, or you can just wait it out, take orders that you know will be worth it. Like I said, a $5, $6 for 2, 3 miles, I would take. So, yeah. I mean, obviously there are better orders too, other than those, but you kind of have to be selective. I mean, and you can also be picky too. That's another thing I like about DoorDash, like, and everything. Oh, and don't mind about your acceptance rate because that doesn't count. But your completion rate does because if you go on or under 80%, you're going to get deactivated. um and you don't want that. Especially I know I definitely don't want that because of the circumstances I have. It's definitely not good. Um but yeah, so yeah, you can cherry pick and everything, but just make sure you know when to because with dinner rushes and every like I said, dinner rush and lunch rush, those are you can cherry pick, but you can be picky about it. But with in between lunch and dinner and stuff, like when they're switching over like 3 or 5 or 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I wouldn't be too selective because then you'll be sitting there for who knows how long waiting for a good order. So yeah, um, yeah, I've been to pretty good restaurants, or even fast food places. Like, my bed, I like to pick up from Chipotle, McDonald's, Wendy's. They're in the middle. Because yeah, sometimes they do have that order ready, and sometimes they don't. I think it all depends on throughout the day with them. I like to go to this one place. I don't know what it's called. But I know it starts with a P and it ends with Bros. I don't really know what they're called. Um, I rarely do IHOP, so I mean they're kind of on the low. I mean, I don't even remember even going to the one IHOP. I mean, I know I've been on IHOP before, but it was in a different location. So I don't really know about that. Talk about I haven't really picked up. I don't think I really have picked up from there. I mean I think I have, but they always have it ready. But that was a different area. KFC, that was a different area. They had the order ready. Infinitos, it's like a 50-50 because I definitely had to stand there for maybe like 5 minutes or something just for pizza. Um, but like the person ordered like 5 pizzas on one order, so yeah. Anyways, so yeah, my foot is falling asleep so bad. Um, I'm just gonna do this because my foot is falling asleep. What time is it? 8:45. Okay. Um. So yeah, I mean I hope that this video is helping because there are better um videos out there to help you, but yeah. Overall, it all depends on your day, and also make sure you pick the days you feel more comfortable working. Like weekdays, it can be a 50-50, and weekends are definitely busier. I don't know how it's gonna be during school season, especially in my area, because I don't know if I don't know how it's gonna be because I started dashing in the summer, so obviously more people were I mean obviously people were um not in school and stuff, but yeah, so um I'm thinking I don't you guys know I did point pickup before. I still have the app, but I haven't been on it. I don't know if I want to keep doing it or not. Yeah, it's more money too, but I'm like literally going like 45 minutes to this area that has more orders, and they're not even worth it. So I might not do point pickup anymore. I might delete my account just because. I mean, I might not. It depends, but I don't know yet. Um, but yeah, I think that's all the tips and tricks I have. Oh, and another tip too, make sure you eat before you go out because you're gonna waste time and well, I mean, not if you're on a break, but you're gonna waste time and you're gonna waste money on food. You're gonna waste money basically because the money that you make, you're literally just spending. Even though I need to start doing that or stop doing that, but I mean, I rarely eat when I DoorDash. I just always get so thirsty. That's only my that's only the problem that I have. I'm just so dehydrated all the time, and it's bad. So yeah, like yesterday, I went door dashing and everything, and I only went to McDonald's. Maybe it was yesterday that I got that tip. But anyways, so yesterday I went to McDonald's and I got a drink and a sandwich, and that was it. Like, I didn't get a meal or anything because I wasn't hungry. Like, most of the time I'm not even hungry, so I'm just like I'm more thirsty than I am hungry nowadays. So I don't know if that's good or not, but yeah. So my hair's so bad. Anyways, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's definitely not good as any other person's, but it is what it is. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Definitely subscribe. Definitely comment down below what DoorDash challenges you want me to try, and I'll try some of them. And yeah, so yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to follow me on all of my social medias, it will be in the description box below. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.